right now.
Yeah.
Screaming?
Go. Do.
Do
Do.
these
Do,
for me?
Do.
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 Do
Doe. A deer.
A
so
female deer.
A tropical sun. A day. Ah.
Do.
do
Do.
these.
All right. So, last time, TM, we met the wonderful Bunny Clover, as well as dealt with a very, very eepy poppy, among a few
Eepy.
other things.
Beep. I have so many doodles from last week.
You have a lot of doodles from last week. We weren't in combat. You get a lot of doodles in when we don't fight.
It's very true.
Yeah.
If I don't have to like focus on too many things, I'm like, cool, I can draw everything that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Penny and Bug got a very nice date
Finally.
after running away from the party.
I do not regret that.
No, that's fair. I just think it's funny. Tempest found out her parents are coming tomorrow. And you have where they'll be performing.
And then yelled at her son.
And then yelled at her son because he was a little upset about it.
Sorry.
Are you apologizing to me?
You're my son. Older?
Your son.
You are the son now.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you just say you're the son holder?
Son.
You hold the sun in your hands.
No palm of
Okay.
your hands like
Grip
hamburger.
the sun. Grip him.
Muting that tab real quick so I can do something.
It's time to all fill.
Hemlo, Fluff. Fluff, the treats came in. If I have a chance during stream today, I'll run downstairs and grab them. They did come in for the cats. So we will have treats redeem again very quick here. I just left them downstairs.
Oh no.
For gore.
For gore.
For gore, I meant to run down and grab it before stream, but I was power drawing some things.
Alright. Well, it is morning, just before the shows. Willis comes by and grabs Clover, and two of them go off as he shows her her new job. And that leaves the party to their own devices, and I just want a description of what everyone's doing like 2 hours before show starts.
Hanging with my troop,
Hmm?
doing last minute little practicey things,
Okay.
and just chatting.
Restocking. Gonna find my
Restocking?
son.
Trying to find your son. Your son is currently helping the clowns get ready. Getting props and everything ready for them,
I'll
as he
wait
does
till he's
for most
done.
shows. Okay. It looks... Roll me an insight check with advantage.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Inside. You get
Uh,
advantage because that's your son.
Mm-hmm.
That's her
What
baby
is-
boy.
My baby boy.
Little guy.
Let's try to. Ooh,
Little minions.
not great.
Yeah, it looks like he's still trying to keep a bit of distance. Like, he's very busy at the moment.
Yeah.
Alright, and what is Poppy doing before show?
I could say something really funny, but I'm gonna say she's practicing right now.
No, do something very funny. It's fine.
Do it. Caleb.
If I didn't fear the risks, I would say she was taking a nap. She would be practicing. In character, she would be practicing, but
Mm-hmm.
in my head, my immediate thought was nap.
Gotta rest up.
Gotta eat.
Mm-hmm.
But Bobby needs to do a lot of stretches before doing what she does.
Before breaking her bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. She needs that prep time.
The halfling wizard followed me. Thank you. Here's your torch and/or pitchfork. Please have a snack.
Reggie.
Is that?
That's just Reggie.
That's just Reggie.
Reggie.
Reggie. Wouldn't that be fucking crazy if that was the person's name?
It'd be really crazy because Reggie's not a name.
I know exactly. You say that, but like the shit you send to me of people's names, I don't think you can say blank is not a name anymore. Like
That's fair.
you hit me with the weirdest shit sometimes.
What's wrong?
Shout out to the one that was just like letters on the board and we still haven't figured it out.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, yes, Toga, you can have a snack. I still have some Welch's. I've got cereal, cheesies, Frank's Red Hot Sauce Goldfish, sandwich, apple juice, fruit punch, cheese strings. Those are your snack choices today. I also have granola bars. I forgot about that. Yeah, Frank's Red Hot Sauce Goldfish. I had to get them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they taste exactly like Frank's Red Hot Sauce.
That's something I never thought I would hear.
Okay.
I put them in my sandwiches.
Put them in the sandwich.
It's mimicking.
Alrighty. Well. We know what people are doing. How about we go on to the performance? Because I'm being honest with you, Aries. Aster, that's his name,
That's
is trying to keep his distance at the moment
Okay.
as best he can.
I'll try to approach it, but I'll not, I guess.
You gotta give him space to cool down.
All right. So, time for the performances. It's a long introduction to the last of the first of the last 3 shows of the season. A lot of preamble from Penny, and you would all notice that Penny is dressed very differently for this show. She has on a blue and purple coat with
Ooh.
bright stars, reminiscent of her father's, as she's using her father's might and her black top hat.
yeah.
Yeah!
She's healing.
I helped!
Yeah. All right. So, this is a skill challenge.
Adam,
All-
you get advantage, which I believe means you get a normal roll. 'Cause I think she's-
I'm not.
Are you not
I'm not
exhausted
EB.
anymore?
I'm not exhausted anymore.
Ah.
I slept for an entire day. Remember?
Oh, right, yeah.
Slept for 1 whole day.
Yup.
That definitely works.
That definitely works in real life. That doesn't make you
Mhm.
even more exhausted.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Okay. Adam gets advantage. I assume you get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This is your hardest show. but because Penny is using her father's microphone, you all also get a d6 extra.
Score.
DC is 55. What are we rolling?
I'm doing athletics.
Persuasion.
Okay.
I think I actually have 3 spell slots there now, so Ares also gets advantage, I think. Or is charisma advantage?
Charisma is
Advantage on... Yeah, so you get advantage too. Everybody gets advantage
Okay.
now.
Everyone's
Woo!
advantage.
Not that Ares needs
Yeah.
it, because she always, like, kicks ass and gets us, like, half our fucking thing anyway, but, like... Beautiful.
24, 25. Okay.
I'll write the 1d6.
26. 50. Okay. Uh-huh. And go ahead.
Ares and I fucking killing the goal. Let's fucking go!
I almost rolled at disadvantage.
Oh.
Do it.
Do it, coward.
Oh my lord!
Holy shit! Roll that 1d6. Roll the d6.
The 1d6. 1d6. Yeah!
Yes.
Yippee!
So,
90.
yeah.
If I'm doing my mental maths right.
I think it's 86. Because it's 75 with just the 3 rolls and the 1d like
I was
the 2.
counting-
It's 73.
No. Like the 3 rolls, then you count the 2, so it's 75, so it's easier.
Mhm.
Plus 11
Plus
is
2.
86.
I don't math.
It's 86.
I got you.
I pulled out the calculator for fun. I think I counted something twice.
Mm-hmm. So,
Count you twice.
who wants to describe to me what getting 30 above bar looks like for the circus?
Firebug mid-performance is changing the colors of all of the fire in her troop, something that she can only do if she's incredibly focused.
Mm-hmm.
So for all the different beats, all of them are pulsing different colors, including her whole body.
Ooh.
Poppy is rested. Got that energy. Not eepy in her lane. Got went full focus mode. Got lost in the sauce, as if you will.
Yeah, but what does the performance look like?
Yeah. Well, this is just like the prelude, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the setup for.
It's the setup. So, Bobby, of course, wears the mask because that's a big part of the performance. And hold on, I brain farted as soon as I said mask, and I tried to. Okay, let me reset. I do this every time performance.
Mm-hmm.
So Poppy goes into the performance, and this time she popped a few extra bones the way she wanted to. So now she's able to get some more movement.
Popped them the way she wanted to.
So now she's able to get more. What would you say? Like limber, more flexible than she normally is able to. So she's
Mhm.
throwing in some more like longer back arches, and some further like arm twists and
She
leg.
has become ferret.
Yes, like like cats are liquid. Poppy is liquid, and very almost makes the moves look natural, even though they're supposed to look unnatural. And she does a good dance this time because she's very focused on doing it. She gets, she gets lost in it.
Lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce. This is the one thing that distracts Poppy from everything.
All right.
She dance.
She
She
does.
dance.
So, this beautiful, elegant performance from Poppy, a stunning performance from
Silver
Firebug's
Flames.
troop, Silver
Silver
Flames.
flares.
I'm
Flares.
tired.
That's okay.
Always tired.
I understand.
I unloaded 2 trucks today.
Oh no, really? Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh.
So we're just here. Nothing in that would have gotten me burned, which is why I'm really confused about this sleeve.
So weird, yeah.
I don't know. All right. But yes. So beautiful, elegant performances. 2 of you. Tempest backstage encouraging everybody, cheering them on, and some of the best performances of Aurora's career, working with Bramble.
Ooh. Heck yeah, girl.
Mhm. Everyone is absolutely killing it tonight. The Chimera is a big hit with the crowd. And for this amazing showing, can each of you roll me 3d100?
Yes. Everyone roll 3?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, you're 30 over.
Fair enough. MM.
Roll.
Roll
we rolling
3D hundreds.
3D hundreds. Slash roll 3D 100.
That's 488.
Thank you for doing math.
The second you said it, I was like pulling up the calculator on my phone. I was like, we're not doing mental maths for this one. I'm too tired.
Hi.
This is the EP squad tonight.
Yeah.
All right. And
Oh, Mint said, I hope Hazel is okay.
I'm fine. I'm just absolutely blasted.
Yeah. So is that the gold we all get? Or what was this for?
So what I normally do is this number times 15 is the amount of gold the circus gets,
Mm.
like just from the show in profit.
7,320
Yeah,
for your notes.
yes. I have a calculator open now.
Yeah, but I like doing it too. I like math.
But yes, you can each take home 488 gold for the performance.
Yippee.
Yep.
Or,
Yep.
How much
488.
for each of us, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mama's gonna get a bag of holding.
A bag of
Mama.
holding?
Flag of holding.
Why do you need a bag of holding?
So I can carry things.
No.
You can carry Poppy.
No,
No.
there's no air in there. There's like what, 5 minutes of air?
That's 10 minutes of air.
10 minutes of air. Divided by
Poppy,
however
that's
many.
nice.
488,
So-
right?
Yeah.
480.
Okay.
Yep.
I need to add it plus what I have.
hmm So I do need to talk about this briefly, in that the last campaign for my Wednesday party, they only had one person who was good at sneaking around, like period. Everyone
no.
else was, I think 2 of the other party members had disadvantage, and the other one only had a +2.
Mm.
But it's also like, oh, we don't want you going off on your own all that, like, a ton. they did is they just put someone in a bag of holding and just had their head stick out.
Yep, I've done that before.
Yeah, hashtag bag life.
You just gotta get them a
Bag life.
snorkel.
It's not a snorkel. They just had Aldrich's head out. Use the cleric.
Get him a snorkel. Oh my god, there's a bot! There's a bot! You guys, there's a bot!
Kill!
How do
Kill!
I kill?
If
Here, I got it.
Thank you.
yeah,
And
dead.
I was so excited.
I love killing bots.
The way I get so excited to kill also, just fucking demolish the bot.
You, it's a mod badge in, in Maddie's chat.
I appreciate it, because I'm not very fast at it.
It's okay, neither am I.
I mean, I didn't even have the fucking thing pulled up yet, so...
What is their name?
I
It's
know!
something. It's a
I
name.
know! It's...
Samurai Amasioli Mayan.
Samurai.
How do you
I-
do the rent?
There's probably some
Man's
generator.
found, I was gonna say, man's found the AI generator and was like, give me a Twitch name.
Well, to be fair, it's a bot. Like, what else? Are you
Yeah.
supposed to do? All right. Oh,
Maddie's getting a cheese string.
Jeez.
I have the opposite of well, not the opposite, but I have almost cheese strings, but worse.
Oh?
I have the like long sticks of taffy
Oh, okay.
because I get them half
Taffy.
off, and normally at our store they're 2 for $1. So I get them 4 for $1.
Oh my god, that's so much candy.
It's so nice for
Oh,
$1. It's
For
nice.
$1?
I love
$1.07.
That's totally worth it.
Thank you. I think so too. All right. So, the performance goes spectacularly. It looks like
One,
the town of
is-
Grand Lodge has really, really missed party. Penny gets to see Firebug after the show and gives her a very big hug.
You did amazing! I'm so proud of you!
No, you did it. You did amazing. I know that hard. That she just seems very excited, and there's a moment of jubilation around here that this circus has been through a lot the past few weeks. And the fact that they can pull together to do something like this means a lot to these people, as everyone is celebrating.
Just got a really good show out, and we're all just super hype about it.
Yeah. One of the last few ones of the year. One of the first of the last 3. And I would like to know how the party is celebrating. Because this is an amazing show. All things considered. Even not considering everything. It's an amazing show.
Ooh, a celebration.
Celebration.
Celebration!
Party?
Fuck yeah, party.
Party. So let's party.
Okay,
So fucking
what-
sit in the corner.
Yeah.
What were you saying,
Describe
Hazel?
party a little bit, but okay.
Sorry, I'm
Come on.
looking at my spells to see what stupid things I can do for this party. Is
Just
what
panic
happened.
prep pyrotechnics.
Yeah. There's one.
Hmm?
I'm just looking at the bubble chat at you sending all the good pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say we have our music crew just jamming out.
Yeah. Of course.
All of us is just like around the fire pit, just fucking going, dancing,
Fucking going.
fucking going.
Okay. Yeah. So a big party around the fire pit. You have the Warforged trio playing off into the night. Very bright moments of celebration here. And I want to know what Poppy is doing.
Crying.
Well, I'm glad that you asked.
Mhm.
Puppy has definitely found her nice little safe corner.
You're
Alright.
outside, there's not many.
There's not many.
You're just
But
like
Puppy
hiding
always
behind
finds a
like
way.
Willis and Venkar.
Well, I will say, she's scared of Venkar, and she's embarrassed around Willis at this moment.
Skill issue.
Skillish.
I don't know.
Yes. It is quite the skill issue. And Poppy specific. So if it's outside, would it be like, would you say it would be like near the tent or near the wagons?
It's near the wagons.
Alright, Poppy's gonna probably be sitting at the side of one of the wagons. Just kind of sitting there.
Is
maybe
it
eating
your
some of the
wagon or
party.
not?
If my wagon is like doesn't have
The
a lot of people
closest
around
one?
it, then, well, yeah, as long as it's like within proximity of the party and it doesn't have that many people around it, then yes. But if not, then it could be any wagon.
Okay. So you're just sitting outside your own wagon, watching people celebrate and dance and drink
Uh,
and have a great time.
Yeah, and I'll go in every so often to like maybe grab some more food, grab a
Grab a
snack,
snack.
and go get a drink,
Mhm.
non-alcoholic, and just sort of
Wonder.
wonder, and then sort of go back and kind of like sit there, because
You get a version Russian. You get a version White Russian.
Isn't that just like milk and vodka?
Yeah. And version White Russian is just milk.
Milk.
What's wrong?
milk drinker.
What's wrong?
Milk.
Milk.
No, it's a version White Russian. Come on.
So, and Puppy would just kind of like, because I feel like the only other thing Puppy would want to do is go to Firebug, but Firebug's most likely going to be like the life of the party and surrounded by people
she's
constantly.
fucking going hard.
Mhm.
She's like
So-
a camp. She's like a camp counselor on the last day of camp. Like,
Puppy's probably just gonna sort of sit back, watch what's going on, and enjoy the show.
Okay. As you do, roll me a perception check.
we all
I
we
love
know
having you do it.
we all know how this is going.
I know. Well, you shouldn't have had advantage. So that's a 0.
I shouldn't have had advantage, so yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
no,
just a 0.
no.
That's the
Uh,
second 0 perception that I've gotten in a row.
It is, yeah.
Oh my god.
So for the audience and no one else, I need to
No one
clarify
else.
that.
No one else.
Just third person view, we see camera running across the ground and spiraling in front of it is a horde of vines and roots and thorns crawling from the edges of the forest, getting closer, creeping closer, and we see from the ground up Poppy, and the camera will cut. We'll go over to Tempest.
I'll be completely oblivious. Like,
That's normal shit to her. She's looking for stuff out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Massive party around. Mabel's the one providing drinks and food for everyone.
Mhm.
You're just looking for Aster.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. See if you can find him quickly.
Let me check my normal.
Mm-hmm.
15?
Yeah. He's easy enough to find. You see Pan. You see him and Pan share a hug, and she walks away for a moment, and see him there standing, watching for a second. It doesn't look like he knows you're there.
Esther?
Yeah.
Can I talk with you? Or are you busy?
We can talk a little bit.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry for earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. Yell at you.
Okay.
I just... I didn't know how to tell you all that slowly. With the day
Mm-hmm.
coming tomorrow.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I just wish you wouldn't done it sooner. I guess it'd been nice to like think I have grandparents out there somewhere, or I even like you were talking about the stuff with Dad. That was a lot, and I thought that was the end of it, and then things just kept piling on and piling on. And now I really don't know what to think. Think about it. Not like about that, but about how everything's been happening.
I'm sorry, Esther.
Thank you. Thank you for apologizing. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go and
ahead.
celebrate with everyone else. All right. Okay. And he'll grab someone's attention and walk off.
She'll go back to her cart.
What does Tempest do once she gets back to her cart?
Probably just sit down and watch from her window a little bit before just meal prepping for the morning, I guess.
Mm.
Tempest celebrates by not doing everything the morning of and prepping in advance.
What meal prep do you have to do? These people need eggs and sausage and as much greasy food as you can give them in the morning.
Make the hash brown pack. Freeze them.
Freeze
How?
them.
How? I need you to clarify how you're freezing them.
Free.
Icebox?
I don't
Wait.
know. I said her like many episodes ago that she has like a cold box.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
thing.
those don't freeze, really.
Yeah, but it's magical, so I assumed there was a freezer section.
Is it magical?
I assumed. I don't know if we have electricity in the cards. I don't know.
We don't,
No,
but, like,
you don't. Also,
regular ice
icebox are just
boxes
a
do
thing.
work. Like it's just a hunk of ice at the back of a box that you just replace the ice sometimes. Like that is.
I don't
a
know.
thing.
Just make some free patties. I don't know how this works. Nobody questioned it until I said it. So
That's because you hadn't.
I also
said
said that she's made these things
There's
before.
something about the sentence. Nobody questioned it until I said it.
Nobody
The thing that
questioned
was
up
in
until
my
this
brain.
point. That's what I meant.
Because people can question things that you have not said yet.
the world lore that
God.
well. Only here, I just work here.
Alright.
I don't know, she's depressed. The depressed women have a freezer.
You know how expensive a freezer would be?
Okay, never mind. No freezer for her.
You can still preemptively make the stuff. It's just it's so funny.
Around.
You're making
I
the
love it.
sausage.
Make her the sausage.
Okay. I love you.
Oh. No.
No?
No, she doesn't love you. I feel like Hazel gets to pick that. Pick. Decide.
Oh.
Alright. And Miss Life of the party, Firebug, what are we doing?
Exactly what I'm drawing.
Mm.
No, she's just like she's at the fire pit. She's dancing with people. She's dragging people in to dance with her. She's like just having a great time. She's high on adrenaline. She hasn't been able to pull off changing everything's colors like that, except for at the start and the end of their routine in a while. She's having a great time. Living the life. Hi, Big Chunky. How are you doing? What's up? Why are you looking at me like that?
Big chunky.
Alright, and the circus celebrates. Celebration goes more than a bit into the night. I do want one more perception check from Poppy.
Firebug will also every once in a while just run over and be like, Poppy, you good? Do you need snacks? Are you good? Okay, cool. And then like run back and she's checking on her introvert. That's incredible.
Everything's
is-
perfectly fine.
Everything's perfectly fine.
Mhm.
This is how parties normally go for Poppy.
Alright. Eventually, after several hours of celebrating, the party does wind down and people do go to sleep. Takes a little bit, but the next day comes a little too bright and a little too early for most of you.
Firebug EP.
Mm-hmm. Is Firebug the first one awake today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets
she's
up.
awake. She just
She's awake against her will is close to
yeah.
what it is. But she's got to go up and she's got to do her meditation. She's got to go out and.
Mm-hmm.
I will say also during the party, little man was just like running amok, having fun.
No, describe what Little Man was doing in the party. I want one scene with Little Man in the party.
Absolutely, I'll tell you one scene. Little man reaches into the fire pit, pulls out one of the logs that are on fire just in his mouth, and starts just like chasing people.
Who? I need to know who.
I feel like we know.
Who's the best person to do? Reggie comes to mind immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say Barabbas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Swapping between Barabbas and Reggie, like, just can't decide because they're both fun to chase around.
Mm-hmm. Well, he chases around one until he passes the other one, then he chases around that one.
Yeah.
and-
they does the little trade-off.
Okay.
Exactly. That's it. That's the that's the
Okay.
little man.
There's a little man running around with a log, even though he's already on fire.
Yeah. It's just like the extra threat that now he has a weapon, like an extra weapon that he can throw.
Mhm.
I just like immediately had the thought of like one of them is like passing it on to you, like running by them. It's like, huh?
I
And
imagine
then-
they probably figured it out after a hot second.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you see Reggie turn around, cast a spell, it puts out the log, and then the log immediately gets set back on fire.
I also want to say, Firebug did attempt to stop him from doing this, but
Liar.
no, the attempt was like, little man, you can't do that, and little man went, ha, and then did it anyway. And she's like, well,
Well, what are you gonna do?
specifically, try to stop him from chasing Reggie.
Uh-huh.
Barbas though,
You don't care.
she said nothing. I do not see it.
Silently smiled.
So even little man's a little eepy when it comes to bedtime.
Okay. Hey. Eventually, everyone is awake in the morning, however begrudgingly. And today is the day of your second to last show. For Tempest, it's the day you get to meet your parents after, oh, so many years.
32.
Hmm?
32.
32.
Many years.
Many years.
All right.
Hi.
We'll cover Tempest things first.
Mm-hmm.
You don't exactly know when your parents are performing because you
No.
didn't ask.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your plan, love?
I'll go to that concert and go wait there for the day.
Oh. Okay. Hey, can't help this, Ed. Alright. Tempest goes and wait.
Wait for ask Aster if he wants to join now or later. Just
Like,
if Aster's up.
he's up.
He's
I'll-
also up begrudgingly.
Like, he's a hand, technically, even though he's in training to be a clown. So he is awake, cleaning up from last night.
Oops.
Yep. It's fine. I'll see them whenever they get. Just let me know when they get here, or bring them by.
I will.
Okay.
Okay. Well, she'll just go and she'll wait.
All right. Tempest goes to the Stones Brook and wait. And as for Firebug and Poppy, you guys have a morning. Have a few hours.
Oh man, all that sitting in the corner, you know, really wore me out.
Firebug looks pooped, but she also has a big ass smile on her face.
You can tell when Firebug looks pooped because her hair is short.
Yeah. It's short and it's less like settled like it
Mhm.
usually is. Like it's just kind of flickering and sparking a little bit because she's got less control over it.
Mhm.
But she's just got a big old smile on her face, and she's gonna go out, do her early morning meditation, and then she'll help clean up a little bit before the troop gets together to start doing the warming up and stuff. I assume some things got broken, so we're gonna need some mending.
Yeah. More than a little bit. Got just a bit broken. It's fine. You guys were a little rowdy last night.
I'm just fully imagining walking up to Aster, like holding like two pieces of like a window, like,
Uh,
Oh no.
Which one?
And Firebug will just take the pieces and be like, just bring me the broken stuff.
okay. You see Penny is out early and she has a little. It's just her right now. She has a little clipboard and she's just making a note of everything that got damaged. Like, okay. Mending only works for so long. You know,
Yeah.
you do have to replace things at a certain point.
It only works
Or
for
just
so many
move metal.
materials and so much stuff.
Well, like, every time you mend a window, like, some of the glass you aren't getting back, right? So it's...
Because you're not going to be able to find every little chipped piece of it.
Yeah. Like, whatever wood splinters, you're not picking up every splinter. So she's just going around making sure everything's kept track of.
See
she
what's
looks...
mendable and what's not.
Yeah, literally. She looks exhausted, but hey, she's here.
Worth it.
Worth. Ah.
Firebug will wave with one of the broken things in her hand that she's fixing.
She waves at you and gives you a nice smile. Through some very tired eyes.
Oh. Evie.
Eepy. Okay. And what does Poppy's morning look like?
Despite me saying, oh, how exhausted, Poppy would probably wake up a bit earlier than usual. One, due to all the sleep, and two, due to, like, just kind of sitting there for the party and not really engaging. Probably going to bed early.
10 minutes in, you were
Party.
15 minutes late for the door.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna wake up and go outside and see if anyone needs help with cleaning up.
Hey, as you go outside, go ahead and just... I want to see another perception check. I want to keep seeing.
This is...
It can't
this is-
keep happening, right? Like
It really can.
You
is the
say
thing.
that. You say that, Maddie.
I
Remember
say
what
that as if
happened?
on Tuesday I didn't roll like, what was it, like
Yeah.
5 natural ones during the session?
You did, yeah.
5
and then
natural
1,
ones.
2 for damage.
Yep. But it's fine because Scorpion carried.
Because Scorpion did carry. For real, for real.
It's the only... That's the most... No, the second most effective a summon has ever been.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
He's a good boy. His name is
He's-
Answer now.
His name is Answer.
The funniest part about you mentioning that was me thinking you were talking about the other session where Maddie rolled
No.
like 4 or 5 nat ones in a
No,
row
that's
on
me
health
rolling
rolls.
shit is just like
It's just
the reg, the huge.
Yeah. You got
it's
used
just
to
a
it.
fact of life.
Alright. Poppy with a 10. Off in the distance. There isn't very many trees here, but you see a lone one sitting on a hill. And you didn't notice this yesterday, but there is a very small hut attached with smoke coming off of it.
Oh. House.
House.
Wow. I see a house.
See a little house that
Interesting.
wasn't there yesterday.
Oh. I'm just gonna real quick go find Firebug.
Yeah.
Like, like, huh? That don't
Hmm.
feel right.
I like to imagine you were like, oh, there's a house there. Wait, there wasn't a house there yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Ah,
house
house.
there. Huh. Wait, house.
Like takes like 7 steps forward and then stops.
House?
It's like, oh, a house.
House.
Wait, a house?
House.
House.
Alright,
In
I'll
the
go
middle
find
of a house.
Firebug.
Firebug is fixing things and maybe meditating a little bit. Problem with meditating when you're sleepy is you do just fall asleep.
She's less meditating and more chatting with Aster to keep herself
Okay.
going.
I'm probably just gonna walk up and be like, this might be like stupid, but she'll like kind of like point with her thumb. There wasn't a house back there, right? You know, like that tree in the field. There wasn't a house there, right? Unless I don't remember there being a house there.
Firebug, you
House?
don't see a house.
I
Is it pointing at the house? Pointing to empty space?
Firebug's just gonna like reach up and just like set her hand on Poppy's forehead. Just gently like to check for a fever.
Roll a medicine
What?
check.
Sitting there's like, what?
Did you just ask
Huh?
how can I tell?
Yeah, how would you tell?
Because it's less cold than usual. What do you mean? She can still tell temperature even though she's warmer than everyone.
Wouldn't that make the area warmer?
She's got control of it when she focuses. That's the reason why everyone's concerned about hugs, is because if she gets emotional, it's a nightmare. Medicine. There's the button. You have a
Maybe
fever.
she's burning up a little bit. Maybe you're
are-
just tired and losing control of flames. Probably burning up a little bit.
You
What's
know,
wrong?
are you sure you got some good sleep last night?
Well, yeah, I slept in earlier than I usually do. I'm getting a
It-
lot of sleep the past few days.
Maybe you're getting too much sleep. Maybe that's what's happening.
What is something up? What
I
you see
don't
that,
know.
right?
No. Bobby, there's not anything there. There's no housing in
Poppy
this
looked
area.
back and forth.
The housing market is such
You
in
s-
such a crisis.
Looks back and forth, like just takes a few double
We're on
takes.
the outside of the city. Like we're not.
Um,
All the houses would be that way, and I'm gonna like point at the city.
Poppy, can you roll me a perception check as you look at the house again?
Huh.
Fucking
Oh.
incredible.
The house is still there. There's still smoke coming out of the chimney. What the camera sees that Poppy doesn't see is a hand appear in the window.
Just like
Oh,
smack
like-
the
like-
window.
Yeah.
but like if it were a hallucination, I wouldn't keep seeing it, right? Like it's just
No, hallucinations can be prolonged. I've seen people use tricks like looking through mirrors to make sure it's real or not, because it won't be reflection. But it could be there for longer than. Say, are you sure you're okay? Should we go see Win?
I should I go touch it? Maybe that'll
No.
do something. No. But wouldn't if it's a hallucination? Wouldn't it just like? Wouldn't I just like? Wouldn't it trick my brain to think? What?
Well, so like here are the two options, right? Which is you're having a hallucination, in which case just walking away from a group of people that can take care of you is a bad idea, instead of like
I was gonna
sitting
ask
down or going to
if
see Win.
I was gonna ask if you were
two,
when you could come with me. to-
It's some kind of
touch it.
magic thing that only you can see, and I have concerns about that given your magic.
I have some concerns about that, considering you as a person.
Yeah, considering. And she'll just like gesture.
Poppy looks at. Poppy will take a second to look at her hands, and I'll actually I'll give the Madamus
A chance to see it.
a perception check.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Um.
Oh,
Something tells
So-
me I see it.
So, when Poppy raises up her hands, her sleeves kind of come down start coming down, and you just notice what looks like wood coming out of Poppy's skin, not like an adornment, but like almost like
Like roots.
not roots. It's like just like I don't know how
Oh,
like
it's bark, right?
yeah, it's like a bark. It's like just like a strip of bark that you could. It looks like it's covered up as much as possible, but it's still there.
Firebug like grabs your hand and then like looks around to make
Shakes.
sure nobody else is looking and then looks at it.
With that 31
just shakes.
perception, I will say, as you have a hold of Poppy and you like pull her in for a second, you see behind her, and you see now around your wagon. You're not sure how you didn't catch it earlier, but climbing from that lone tree on the hill that Poppy was talking about are just a lot of long, like spindly root that are like crawling up the wheels of your wagon, and you see them like slowly for like any normal form of measurement, but very quickly for plants growing in Poppy's direction.
Firebug's gonna like look at that, look at her hand, and just go, Aster, anything you think can be mended, just like put over here. I see it.
Huh?
And I'm just gonna like drag Poppy off in a direction and just like once we're not in the open, I'm just gonna like grab her face and we go, Poppy.
Huh?
And I'm just gonna like turn her head towards the wagon.
Do
and
I see the
directly
vines?
Point at the vines.
What? No, but when Firebug points them out, like 5 seconds later, you see them.
And I imagine these are pretty recognizable vines.
They're not really vines. They're roots.
Or like
they're
recognizable.
They look like plant roots. I don't know how close you can get for plant roots.
I just meant
They're
like
not thick like tree roots. They're more spindly. They're growing rather quickly. And you
Okay.
see a lot of them where you were sitting last night at the side of the wagon.
Oh.
Listen, I can grow plants pretty fast. Not that fast.
Oh.
You maybe want to tell me about that and about this. And she's gonna like tilt your hand that she has not let go of.
when you point out on her hand, you can feel Poppy go a little cold. Like, you know, like the scared kind of cold.
Mhm.
She'll just kind of sit there, and you know, you could tell this, like, her face is definitely twisted in, like, kind of scared to say anything. I don't know. I don't know about the roots. This
And about this.
and this.
And this. And she's like not letting go of your hand.
Well, you know the fight a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened, and I don't think I know where these came from. But here, Puppy will kind of like.
Can I check if she's lying about the not knowing where they came from?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Cool.
Yeah, you can roll insight. Wait, I can, but I can roll.
You can
a
roll
deception.
deception.
Not good enough.
Poppy knows where they came from. At least partially thinks she does.
You can tell Puppy's telling a half truth.
Poppy, listen, I love you. You're my friend, you're my roommate. I can't help you at all if you aren't straight with me.
I'm
So
sorry,
we'll just
she's
kinda,
gay.
like, I'm sorry.
Homophobic.
Y'all
Your
are.
Honor, she's gay.
Your Honor, the only straight one here is Tempest,
Tempest.
and I've got like iffy about that. I think we found a hot woman, she'd be all over that too.
Yeah.
She was originally supposed to go after Ollie.
Yeah.
Puppy will just kind of sit there and like give a sigh. There, I recognized the forest I was in.
Mm-hmm.
But, I didn't wander off to get these or anything like that. They just appeared when I was in trouble. I don't know exactly where it was, but I do know the forest I was in. It was... I told you a while ago about my other mother.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same forest I see every time I visit her.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got these, they gave me the strength to fight back for a while. And then they trained me for, you probably noticed, for a while.
Mm-hmm. Have you like seen your mother since
Yes.
this happened?
Or not since this. I haven't had the chance to talk to her because I've been sleeping a lot. I don't know what's going on with the roots, I will say. I'm not lying about that. These, and she'll kind of gesture, it's like, she'll release her skin from it.
Oh, release the skin to show the whole
Eh,
fucking
Yeah,
bracers.
you'll see that it's two bark bracers.
Firebug's eyes are always like open wide, like shit. Like girl can't do like relax her eyes to save her life, but they somehow get bigger. Like, they somehow get wider. And she just
probably
stares at that happen.
You've probably the first time you've actually seen Poppy like shift forms, because you know that it looks kind of wild when changelings shift forms.
Mhm. Firebug, like when that happens, because she's holding your hand, will like quickly let go to shake off her hand to try and cool it down a little bit more, so it's not like it won't catch it on fire, and then re-grabs your hand to look at it again. She's got her hand as close to a human body temperature as she can get it.
I think these were just a gift from my mother to help me in the fight.
Okay. And and the roots now. We're gonna talk about this again later. Just points at taps the bark. We are gonna talk about that. Okay?
Okay.
And you're gonna be honest with me about it.
Okay.
That wasn't a confident okay. Say it again and be as honest with yourself as you can be with it. Which is
Okay.
just be honest.
Okay.
Good. Alright. I'm a rolling insight.
Roll an insight.
I'll have to roll specifically a persuasion for this because Poppy is telling the truth.
If you're just telling the truth, you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
But yeah, Poppy seems like she believes what she's saying.
Okay. Alright. Oh god, you picked the day that Tempest went off to see. What was she going to do? I don't think she told us. I hope she didn't go alone.
I don't think so. I think I saw her. Maybe? I don't remember. Is it?
Amazing.
That house has been bothering me.
Okay. Can I like track the roots?
Yeah.
Like going back. Does it look like it's going to at least the area that the house is?
It looks like, yeah, it does. They look more like they're coming from the tree, but these roots don't go to this kind of tree. They're too small and spindly.
Hmm.
And this tree would grow roots this small, but they would be like
But they'd be like way under the
accessories
ground.
and way underground.
I don't like that, but okay.
I don't like that.
Maybe if I could talk to her.
Let's go check out the tree. But first, and I'm holding Poppy's hand now because I don't trust that she's not gonna meander off. I'm gonna
Not run off, just wander.
just wander. I'm gonna find like Willis or one of the security.
Yeah, easy enough to find someone in security.
I'm just gonna tell them where we're going. I'm gonna point at the tree, and we're just gonna go over there. If like you look back in a second, we're gone, and we're not back here. Get help or like come check it out. And also,
Okay.
just ask around to see if Tempest left with a person, because Tempest left, and I didn't see if she took somebody.
Oh, yeah. I'll ask around. Okay.
Good job, thank you. And I'll pat them on the arm. We'll check
Thumbs
back in
up.
when we're back.
Okay.
And Firebug will take a big deep breath in, and we'll start walking towards the tree with Poppy in tow.
You start walking towards the tree with Poppy in tow.
Mm.
I don't believe Tempest left with anyone unless you want to retcon that, Ares. I think she's alone.
She's alone at the moment unless Aster wanted to join, so that was my only plan was to ask Aster, so I don't know if I could drag Benkar with me.
Okay. Well, the Tempest is alone. That's just a good note for me. You see a half-elven person with black hair and some tattoos on their arms and neck go and unlock the door to the stone brook. I'll give us a few minutes to set up, miss, and we'll let you inside.
No worries.
Mhm. And they smile at you and go inside, and you hear the door lock behind them.
And I wait.
Okay. Now, going to the house on the hill that Firebug doesn't see is there.
Does anything change when I'm walking? Like as we're walking closer to it?
As you're walking closer to it, no, not really. You can roll me another perception check if you would like.
I would like you to roll another perception check. I just
Why
gotta
not?
see it happen. Yeah!
Yeah, no, nothing really changes. Lost track of where the roots are, though.
So where the roots
Specifically
are.
Poppy.
Firebug's like looking at the roots.
Well, Poppy's looking at the house, you're looking at the roots. And Firebug, with your passive perception, as you get closer to the tree, you notice that the roots kind of end in a box. Like there's a hard wall there for them. I think it seemed to be like coming from.
Like there's a specific box they're coming from, like on the ground kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Like,
There's just an area where they're just not there in a little box next to this tree, you notice.
like when you place a door underwater in Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Is it a relatively big box, or is it just like,
It's
is it house
Maybe.
sized?
it's not house size, and calling this like a full-sized house is wrong. This is one, maybe barely 2 room.
Shack sized.
It's shack sized.
Huh. I don't like that.
As you get closer, Poppy, you see the one window with curtains drawn. And there is a door there, a little red door with a golden doorknob.
Puppy will just look at Firebug and be like, I still see it.
That's so weird, because there's just like this square on the ground where the roots aren't.
Oh.
I'm gonna lean down, still not letting go of Poppy's hand, and I'm not stepping close to that box yet. And I just want to
Okay.
and I'm not getting close enough that Poppy could fucking do some dumb shit like walk into this non-existent house.
What's wrong?
I don't
What a
trust this.
pretty doorknob.
Yeah. Oh. And I just want
Ah.
to with my staff, core staff, just poke at some of the roots just to see if they move when I do it, or if they're seem dead, or if they're starting to reach for Poppy.
You poke them, and like where you poke them breaks off immediately,
Oh.
and you see it like trails down the spiral of roots, and that like one branch from this point on is completely broken off.
Oh. That is some unhealthy plants.
Probably look down and be like, plants?
Firebug will look back up at her like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then like motion to the giant root pile beneath them.
How long does it take me to notice?
You're on top of it now. You can notice.
I can notice. Oh.
They're just like breaking apart at the touch, and she's basically just gonna like run her staff across a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And watch it like trail, like the disintegration like trail down back to the circus.
And as you do, you notice they kick up a bit of dust. It's really...
That is an unhealthy root. Probably because it's in
Can't
the air.
believe someone's not taking care of this houseplant.
Yeah, literally. this plant that is the house and that is the tree behind it, and also the thing.
I mean, the house was really. I could give you the details of of the house. It was. That's how well I could see it, and I don't see well.
Does it? I don't see well. Does it
Poppy
start
needs
like
glasses.
right here, and Firebug's gonna like reach her staff over to like point at the corner that she can see, the empty corner.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, about right there.
It's so weird. Firebug's gonna just kind of like swing her quarterstaff around like from a distance, just in the box to see if it hits anything.
It doesn't hit anything.
There's nothing there. That's gonna look weird for Poppy. I just realized.
Poppy,
Through the house.
what you see is Firebug swing her quarterstaff, and the house moves out of the way.
Puppy will like instinctively like jerk and back, like trying to back a little bit up.
What? What happened?
It moved.
That is not
What do you
alarming
mean
in
it
the least.
moved?
The house moves back after the quarterstaff is like.
Puppy's
taken
eyes
away.
widen again. It moved again.
Like it shrank back, like flinched back, and then got back into place.
When did Hazel become a moth? Are we? Hold on. Are we in the first?
Hurry!
All of our outfits are not aligned. It's fine. It's. Let me fix it. I gotta fix it. Nobody mentioned anything. It's fine.
It's fine. My audio was fucked up for an hour before pieces.
Yeah. What happened is that I was like speed setting up today and didn't have the right stuff on, apparently.
I have not watched stream.
There. Been too busy worrying about the houseplant.
The weird house plant.
Houseplant. It it didn't like. I don't know. It's still in the same spot. It's just like when you hit it, it's like it didn't want to get hit and tried to move.
It does
Give-
what you do when somebody pokes you the back of the neck.
Yeah.
The real sibling dynamic is Firebug poking Poppy at the back of the neck at that moment.
Right, that's exactly what she's doing. 100%. Like this?
Like this. Puppy immediately recoil. Yeah, like that. Like, and it moved back when it was done.
I'm gonna have to let you touch this. And I don't want to do that because these plants are weird. And a bunch of shit keeps happening to you that you don't tell me about!
Puppy will just kind of look down. It's like, I'm sorry. Don't talk about this a lot. I just, I don't want to like betray any of my mom's information without her knowing or okaying it, you know.
I've known about your mother for like multiple weeks at this point. I want to say over a month, but Maddie doesn't remember how long it's been since that session happened. And you haven't like asked her if you can tell me about this?
Nervous too. I'm nervous too. I don't think she minds.
You know how you would know if she minds?
Oh, internet.
Oh no.
What did you say, Maddie?
Do you know how you would know if she minds? It's very simple. You ask her. You ask her, because to my understanding, you can talk to her at any point.
Well, I have to have a quiet area, and I typically only do it at night or early in the morning.
We've had multiple I meditate in the morning. You've had so much time.
I just don't know what. I don't know. I just don't. I'll be honest, I still don't know what she thinks of this. I don't think she minds, but I'm afraid if I ask, then maybe bringing it up will make her
Is there a
upset.
way I can talk to her and check? Can I write her a letter?
I could. I mean, I can write her letters. I don't know if you. She's not. I don't know. It's
Firebug is standing in the middle of a bunch of disintegrated roots, holding your hand that is made of bark now.
It's not made of bark.
No, it's just covered in it.
Yeah.
Covered in bark. Things that have been happening for multiple days, and you still haven't asked your mom if you can talk to Firebug about these specific things.
Look, some people are scared of their mom, okay?
Yeah.
Some bitches.
Although
are afraid.
I bet Firebug assumes that
Assume?
kind of that it's a healthy relationship? Question mark. I don't know Firebug's thoughts on that.
There's nothing healthy about somebody who like gives you powers of rotting. That's not.
What's wrong? She gives you the power.
I just
Power.
Your
What
powers
else
are
is to
vomit
get?
up dirt.
Yeah, and
vomit
up
dirt.
graveyard dirt.
what's wrong?
We got you a bucket for the graveyard dirt. Because talking to her makes you vomit up graveyard dirt. She watched you pass out in the middle of a date. Presumably because of something to do with your mom. She made that connection because there was graveyard dirt.
So, basically Firebug knows that something is up.
Yeah.
I don't know if talking to her is a good idea. It's, she's a pretty big fae, and there's all kinds of rules and courtesies, and if you don't follow them, you might get cursed forever and stuff like that.
You know what all the courtesies are?
I've read through them, yeah.
So there's a list that I can read.
Well, yeah, but also we don't know. It's an old list, and we don't know if anything new about it.
You know how we'd know? Firebug has that stressed smile on her face. You know, the one of the person that's about to fucking reach their limit where they're just she's almost talking through her teeth.
Hey, you wanna know? You wanna know how we can help you?
It's really hard to help you with these things that are overwhelming you. If you one, don't talk to us, and two, don't talk to the fucking person, if you don't know what you can tell us or not, there's a very easy way to find out, and it's not testing the waters until she gets mad at you for one of them. Oh. Okay.
I will say, to be fair, when it came to the in Poppy's defense, when it came to originally revealing the patron, good. Poppy got
When it came
mom
to
stared
originally
into it.
Revealing it, I was the second person to know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Which shouldn't
Is
have
it
been
that?
the case
Yeah.
at all.
yeah.
You had to be monstered into telling Firebug about it, but you told.
No, I
Tempest
mean,
about it.
Tempest mom stared Poppy into.
Yeah, that's
talking
what we're
about it.
saying.
Yeah. And after that, Tempest was, well, Poppy was like, "Oh, might as well tell them because nothing seemed to have happened."
Oh.
Yeah.
Also in my defense, hold on, let me just
No.
perception check.
What?
What did you roll? I don't know.
Your
how to roll.
perception. With that perception, Poppy, as you're kind of being yelled at here, you notice the house. You notice the house like starts to look a little bit bigger. It's shimmering slightly, and you notice the curtains are now pulled back, and inside you can see an old woman. She's sitting in a rocking chair. Looks at the rather large nose and kind of like droopy cheeks.
I
and
really
a
thought you were
scarf
gonna
around
hit
her
us
head.
with rather large boobs. Like I 100% thought
Fucking
that was gonna
massive.
happen.
Massive kill?
Massive honkers.
Mohangalagangas.
So
We don't
as
have
you're,
the Gilf Hunter in this campaign, alright? I don't need
but as you're like
It's a joke just for Maddie.
giving
I
giving Poppy a
appreciate
good old scolding. Poppy will just kind of like start like you can see Poppy's eyes wander. She kind of stops listening, and then like you can see her just staring like dead on to the quote unquote house.
Yeah, the house that's not there.
And then Poppy will just kind of interrupt you and say, "Someone's in there."
What do you mean someone's in there?
I feel like the house kind of grew a little.
I don't like that.
This...
I'm gonna just ping detect magic.
Yeah. You cast Detect Magic, and there is some conjuration magic where the house should be.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's an older woman, just rocking in a chair. I don't recognize her. Oh,
Firebug, you can roll me an Arcana check to see how much you know about what Detect Magic is telling you.
Awesome! That's
Awesome.
better than I thought it was gonna be.
This conjuration is still being cast.
Hmm.
It's what that gets you.
It's a spell that's not complete yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, the roots have traces of divination
hmm.
in them as well.
Firebug's eyes flash just a little bit of a different color and then settle back to normal. She kind of looks around. You said it's changing and it's getting bigger?
it's hard to explain. It felt like it grew a little, and it kind of Shimmered.
That kind of makes sense, because it kind of seems like a spell that's not done yet.
You think it might be my mom, maybe.
Well, I don't know about that, because I don't know what your mom's magic looks like.
This. She points at the roots.
Cute.
Points
Do you
at
have something you
roots.
can just- do you have something that you can just like cast with your hands? Just like a small thing?
m-
Possibly a
uh,
cantrip?
let
Yeah,
me
Poppy
think.
can trip.
Yo,
She does right
I
then on
be
the roots.
tripping. I'll be tripping. I mean, what I can cast needs a target. Maybe
The roots.
do plants count
The
as
roots?
targets?
What?
Do plants
Wait.
count as targets?
Yeah.
Is the only
Oh.
cantrip you have Toll the Dead?
No, I got Toll the Dead, Green Flame Blade, which is a weapon-specific one. I got Infestation, which is a target-specific one, and I have Mage Hand, which is telekinesis, so you can't even see it.
This little snort laugh. I don't know what you expected, Maddie.
I don't either, because I know all of the spells she has. I thought she had another one or something that created like some kind of visual cue that wasn't violent.
Poppy is
My mom only
violence.
teaches me violence.
Yeah, literally. My mother is here to harm.
Is there like a? Would you say, Hazel, that there's like a distinct noticeable
Oh.
thing when I cast Green Flame Blade like on my weapon?
Yeah, your sword
Yeah.
becomes green and on fire.
Well, besides the green fire, if there's anything that would be like noticeable of my,
That's up to you.
that's up.
You describe what your spell is.
And
Did
then
you just
I
say that's
asked.
fucked up?
That's up to me.
And then that's fucked up. And then it's up to me to ask Hazel, be like, knock knock, is it the same vibes? Can I roll a vibe check on the goddamn magic?
Okay, I'll
Hi,
just say
Mike,
for the
would
sake
you
of this,
like Coke bottles.
Green Flame Blade may but I'll have vines over the like burning vines over the weapon.
The pike.
Yeah, the pike. That's what it's called. And can I just like kind of like cast it but not hit anything?
Yeah.
Just have it appear. Okay.
You do
That's all
that.
you think?
Green, like burning vines appear on the pike for a split second and lash off the end of it through the air. Fireball, roll me vibe check.
Vibe, what do I roll for vibe check?
And what do you think works best here?
To me, it's either like straight perception or arcana again, because it's a magic thing.
I was thinking insight into
I'll
like.
take insight.
Okay, yeah.
I'll gladly take insight. Fucking
They're similar.
okay, it's vibes.
It's vibing.
Similar
Okay, well,
vibes.
They're similar vibes, but I'm not sure if that's because it's from the same main source or if it's because they're both kind of fae things. But
Oh.
it well, if it's not done happening, let's just, and I'll just take a step back with her still holding her hand, and I'll stare at the space with the detect magic still up. And we can just like we can wait until it's done, cause it done being cast.
I'll be right back.
And you can just keep your eye on it, and you can tell me what's happening on it. Because we're gonna practice you telling me things.
So like stairs. I'm gonna practice me. Here's where the practice starts.
Here's where it's happening.
Oh,
You're gonna
okay.
fucking do it.
What do you want to know?
Tell me what the house looks like and what the woman looks like. Or the person. I don't know, it's a woman. Because you didn't say that earlier. You just said person.
I did. I said it's an older lady.
Oh, did you? Oh, I thought you just said person. Alright.
Oh,
Tell me what the person looks like and what the house looks like. As Maddie forages through her fridge for a snacky.
for a snacky. Build the house. So what house? And I know that there's like the door on it,
I'm
like
muted.
the golden.
Yeah.
Hi. And then the curtains. Is it the house just like a cottage or like an actual like shack, like run down?
That was a shack, but you're noticing now that it looks like rooms are being added one by one. And so it's extending off in a direction. It's extending off behind it and a bit to the side as things are built up. And you notice what look to be like frost on the windows on the upper floors as the upper floors are added over the course of the next 30 minutes or so.
Poppy just kind of looks at it. It's like, oh. Well, when I first saw it, it was kind of like a shack, a little run down, but it's looking nicer. And it's really growing now. Like, there's more rooms. Oh, the upper floor. It looks like there's some frost on the windows. I do notice that where my mom lives, it's really cold.
Okay.
The older lady, she's got kind of like, well, I don't want to be rude about it.
The biggest tits you've ever seen.
And then
it's like-
another older woman comes in with even big.
but like I look, it's like, well, she's like,
It looks like she's knitting now.
she's knitting. She's a bit older, and what's she wearing?
Oh yeah, she's wearing like a simple headscarf and what looks to be like a nice cardigan over a like modest dress.
She's dressed pretty nice. Like she's got like like the head knits that some of the older ladies wear. It's like a cardigan. It looks pretty nice, and it's just a nice little modest dress. Her nose is like more defined on her face than other features that I notice. The nicest possible, by the way, that's the nicest possible way I could have thought to say she has a big nose, because this is this is Faye stuff. And if I said something mean about the nose, I said like, oh, she got a big nose. It's like an instant curse.
Massive honker.
You got a massive.
A single massive honker.
Massive honker. It looks like she's knitting. It sounds like it's just like a grandma. It looks like it just, like a grandma. You just see, Yeah, the house is definitely getting bigger. As we're talking, it's like, it's not. It doesn't even look like the same house anymore, honestly.
Looking at
And
the ground, is the square getting bigger?
The square isn't getting bigger, but it looks like it's shifting. So it's like where the front door is for Poppy and where you guys are standing in front of now, that line isn't moving, but around the side of it, that has been like slow. The base of them has been slowly going forward to join that line.
It's also got
Weird.
like a nice brown door with a golden doorknob. Oh, so it's like a normal house. Well, if it wasn't growing, Any other questions or anything like that?
I don't think so. It's odd to me that it's not an illusion, so it is there. It's conjuration. I just don't know why only you can see it.
As the house is finishing and the last details are being put in, and you see some like nails just out of place, and like some of the windows, it shows mildly shredded curtains, like a cat ran up and down them in some of the windows now, and Poppy hears the sounds of chickens balking.
You see Puppy just look
Presumably behind
around.
the house. Presumably behind the house.
Alright. You see Puppy kind of like try to look behind the
Firebug.
nothing square.
Mhm.
Firebug
saying?
sees in the nothing square a door rises from the ground. A red door with a golden doorknob, like what Poppy was just trying to describe. Though you said it was brown.
I forgore.
So,
Simple.
are you sure the door's brown? Could it be red?
Poppy's
Is the
good.
door
Yeah.
red? Is the door red?
The door is red.
Oh yeah, it's red. Sorry, I said brown. I was distracted.
Okay. I can see the door.
Oh,
Nothing
I
else,
can-
but the door just like came out of the ground.
I can hear chickens now. And she'll point.
That is the wildest way to segue anything. It's
I know,
I hear
right?
chickens now. Point.
I hear chickens now. The
No
fuck?
build up. Just
Poppy points into the door.
I don't want to do this without Tempest.
You can leave and come back.
Yep. We're not doing this right now. Not before the show. Not without Tempest. Not without maybe another person.
Why are you so scared?
I think Firebug is reasonably scared. Firebug just like turns around and starts dragging you away from the house.
You'll notice Puppy kind of lags behind and continues to just stare at the house.
Yeah, I imagine it's much more of a dragging situation because I'm still holding your hand. It's very much I'm
Yeah.
just bringing you with me.
Poppy, as you're staring at the house as you guys are leaving, I won't make you roll a perception check because I want you to see this. You see the old woman get up and look out the window and wave at you all as you leave.
Oh, she's waving at us. I think she sees us.
Firebug walks faster.
Puppy waves back.
Okay. What's wrong?
I don't want to know what kind of weird ass Fae bullshit is happening right there. I have the Fae bracelet. Is it going off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I wonder who it's going off for, though.
It's not going off for you. You have the necklace of non-detection that I
yeah.
gave you, which is the reason that I have the bracelet on. Is because if I'm with you, I can detect what other bullshit is coming for you.
Okay, so if I ever getting the big vibes now.
Yeah. I'm not dealing with anything Fae right now. We've got a couple more shows to do, and then we can worry about that. Got it?
Oh, okay. Also, when I said if you had any more questions, that also extends to stuff that, more than just the house for later,
Uh-huh. Okay. How long has it been since you talked to your mom?
A week.
I think I was like, would it be like almost a week now?
Been a
Yeah.
while. It's been
Yeah.
a
It's
while.
been a
since we
week.
talked to her.
It's been a week.
It's been a week now. I've been really busy. I probably need to talk to her today. Yeah, we've been so busy with all this stuff. It's hard to find the time.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? That house is gonna wait until we're done the shows,
Okay.
and until we have Tempest. We're gonna do the shows. We're gonna finish off our season, and then we're gonna deal with that. And you're gonna talk to your mom either tonight or tomorrow night.
Like tonight. I can like go to sleep and talk to her.
And you're gonna ask her what you're allowed to talk to me about. Because I'd like to know.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to cut over to Tempest. Tempest at the Stones Brook. After a few minutes, after you saw the woman the man enter, they had opened the door for you and let you inside. A bit early, but can I get you anything? Coffee, a bit of breakfast, maybe.
No, do you have a, I'm blinking so badly on the word.
Question.
No, not a question. List of objects. A schedule brochure?
Yeah, we have a schedule. Why do you ask?
I'm
Any,
looking
like,
for a
pulling it
specific
out?
act. Just wanted to know when they're performing.
Oh. Okay. He hands you a set list for the night. For the performers.
I'm gonna read it.
So your
over.
parents are openers. They'll be performing at about they're openers for the festival, so they'll be performing at about 1.
Okay.
It is, yeah, for you, because time is weird at the moment. For you, it's little after 10.
I'm alright. I'll be back at 1.
Oh, you're looking. Okay, yeah, sounds great.
Or a little bit earlier so that you can talk to them before they're set.
Is there-
First?
Yeah, you're a big fan of theirs? Or
Do you know
you
them?
okay? They stay here when they're in town. I've seen them once.
Mm. Yeah, I'm a
I
big
just-
fan.
That's not the thing. A big fan. Okay. Are you okay?
It's complicated.
Tempest, who absolutely looks like their child, wings and everything, standing
Uh-huh.
before this man. Are you a fan of theirs? No, I'm just the only other fairy that looks like them for fucking 10 miles.
I
No,
didn't
there's
think.
a fun thing, the lore-wise, that I talked to Hazel early on, that I was like, little fairy canon is all fairy siblings have the same exact wings, because fairies can look very different from each
Mhm.
other. So they,
Which
how you
means
tell
they
them, it's
Don't have similar wings to their parents, to be fair.
no, they don't, but it's like a mix of their parents normally.
No, but
Mhm.
it also, like, it's like, as somebody who has worked like situations like that, you don't remember that. You're not gonna be able to put that together, but it's fucking funny to think about.
Yeah, so she
It's
just
like-
has the exact carbon copy of 2 of the performers' wings.
Well, to be fair, also in his defense,
Yeah.
and like poke through where he's coming from is there's something bigger happening here, and I don't want to get deep into it. But
Yeah.
I feel like I can help more if I know a little more. So like, I don't want to.
She's unsure what to say at the moment because of everything happening.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not supposed to tell people this, but They usually show up a few hours before their shows, get everything settled. They should be coming in the next 45 minutes or so.
Could I stay here until they're here?
You can stay here as long as you want, as long as you buy a drink or something.
I will buy a drink.
Okay.
To prepare for these emotions.
Yeah, gotta hydrate.
What
It-
does
for
he
it's-
have?
Yeah, he has
Coffee.
breakfast drinks at the moment, so he
Uh-huh.
has
Fucking
orange
mimosa.
juice, apple juice, mimosas.
Mimosa.
He has chocolate milk on the menu, which is rare for places, but this is a nicer place. They have chocolate milk on the menu for
I'll
breakfast.
take a chocolate milk.
Okay.
How much?
It's a few copper. I'm not gonna make you actually
Okay.
properly deduct it.
Yeah, she'll give it. Well, I
Unless
have
you're
to-
getting a full breakfast. I mean,
How much is a full breakfast? I only have 30 minutes though. That's-
Also, didn't you eat already?
Yeah,
yeah.
it would
So
be
no.
food to pass the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'll
Chocolate
I'll
milk
just
is
drink.
3 copper.
Yeah, I'll pay the 3 copper for the drink.
Yeah.
For
I don't
fun.
need that many copper, but yeah.
I don't. I have a silver piece
And
if you
some
can break it.
gold.
I have
Yeah.
870 gold. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
big same.
Yeah.
You're rich.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Not excited.
Yeah, yeah.
So fucking
D&D,
anxious, and now
where we
Tempest
can-
is too.
D&D, where we can live our biggest dreams of having enough money to exist
Or-
as a person.
chocolate milk.
Order literally though.
They also have coffee and lattes and things.
I'll order a coffee and a chocolate milk, and I'll mix the two together. I don't know.
Just
Okay.
I don't know. How do you drink coffee?
You.
No,
what
I
do you-
appreciate this
what-
is Tempest still trying to figure out how to drink coffee. Thank you.
Tempest has never had coffee in her life.
No,
This
Tempest
is
never
just
had
how she
chocolate
is.
milk. She's had cocoa, but
Tempest is like, ooh, chocolate milk. The fuck is that?
It tastes good.
it tastes good. Put in the coffee. Coffee's so good. Wait for parents, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. This person will leave you to your chocolate milk and panicking, unless you want to talk. Occasionally you see them glancing in your direction as they are getting things ready for the rest of the day.
How often do you have performances here?
Well, we usually have a performance at the end of Friday night and Saturday night. We have a few locals, but for the festivals, we tend to bring people from as far around as we can.
Have you ever thought of doing the film classes here during the week or something?
Film classes?
Or acting classes? Fuck.
Film
My
glasses.
real school mixed up. I'm sorry.
I'm not an actor.
Well, I meant the because it's a performance hall and sometimes this.
It's not a performance hall. It's a
what is
bar.
it? Okay, well I don't know where I am anymore. I don't know where I am.
We're a nice place. I
That's
get
why
it,
you
but,
need to buy a drink to be there.
I wasn't sure the thing.
That's why you buy a drink, not a ticket.
Well, okay, scratch that conversation. Now that I have more context clues. So this is get busy around here.
It's Stonebrook Inn. Yeah, we get pretty busy this time of year. Yeah,
Is it a nice job?
the tips are good.
You hiring soon?
Do you want to work here?
Seasonal
don't-
job?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm
I'll be
sorry.
honest, that's the thing for my manager.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know if, maybe it's oh, we're hiring, so, keep an eye out or something like that for the summer, spring,
Not
winter.
summer.
What fucking
Winter.
winter? Hi. Sorry,
Hey.
I'm anxious.
I'm fully imagining this entire that this is what he's hearing. Just so he's just like watching her like have a meltdown while she's waiting to meet her parents. Like it's just like
He slides a mimosa across the counter.
How much?
Maddie, you know what would make that
Help the
that
nurse.
art?
How
It would
much
add a
do I
funny
owe you?
aspect to it.
For this one, nothing. Please,
Okay.
just take a drink.
She'll take a sip.
I am begging you.
She is drinking coffee and it was just given the other there's no nurse this woman isn't scared of. I don't know,
You know
not
what-
what I meant to say.
It would be Oh no.
Absolute mess. I love this. All right. A little bell chimes as two very familiar faces walk through the door. How does Tempest last remember her parents?
They were two very... I'm gonna describe this as if Tempest was a normal human height, but two taller than her, fairly tall for fairies, woman and man with, slightly grayish blue hair and white hair. Her father has blue skin, and she and her both have, yellow eyes, and her mother has a set of very sparkly golden yellow wings, and her father has a set of very dark blue wings.
You see these people walk through the door and kind of stop as they see you. It doesn't look like either of them have aged a day. since the last
Watching you
time you saw them.
chug a fucking mimosa.
She's not chugging it, she took sips. Kind of back.
Tempe? And they look kind of shocked. Like, they were expecting this, but they still, like, look in disbelief.
Nothing.
And she'll run over and give you... she'll, like, start running and then fly through the air and catch you on the stool of the bar in a big hug.
We'll start to get up to hug her, and then start hugging her back when she greets me.
It's just... and, your mother is full sobbing.
Tempest is starting to sob as well, just holding on to her tight.
Okay. Two are holding on to each other, and you feel a hand on your back. And after a moment or two, you and your mother break from the hug for a second, and your dad cuts in.
Get hug time.
I do not want to let go of her, so I'll pull him as well close.
Okay.
I love the guy being like, so this was us happening. Just... Here's the context I need.
Yeah.
For the audience, because the people we care about in this room, like, they're off, they're doing their thing, and the bartender's
like,
here.
oh, more. Okay, got it.
Oh, okay. He has a little glass. He has a little mug of coffee, and he's just drinking it while, like, staring at the wall.
Don't interrupt the private moment.
nice tiles they have here.
Could really
Good
be
quality
rerouted,
wood.
but that's not my job. All right. What does Tempest want to do at this moment?
This is going to look at them. She's gonna ask them, not ask them, but tell them, sorry took me so long.
Oh, don't. You have nothing to apologize for, dear. We're just so happy we got to find you. Finally. God, it's been ages. It's just holding you in the tightest hug.
Just holding her back. Just, I don't want to let go.
You can get a quick kiss on your forehead. And some back rubs. Alright.
Is it just them, or
It's just the two of them.
is the sky coming?
No, they're not. They're not coming this year, unfortunately. How timing worked out. Sky's having her first kid.
Oh.
Yo, I got one of those.
So they're staying in the Feywild for the child to be born, and yeah.
You know, children. I have somebody need you to meet.
Okay. Yeah.
Grandparent mode on.
Come on.
Where are they? Go now. Now?
I'll take them to the circus.
Okay.
Yeah, the show can wait.
The show.
I mean, they're here multiple hours early.
They're here
Yeah.
multiple hours early. Oh, they gotta get their shit set up.
Mhm.
You guys are
They're
like,
already
you
doing
can. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. There are some important matters at hand.
The art.
It's just like this big beautiful moment, and this is happening in the meantime. Like it's just, I love it.
As Poppy and Firebug go down from the hill, Firebug dragging Poppy, you guys get to the circus proper. You see entering the circus is very, very sobbing Tempest with two fairies.
I think she's not sobbing
Sarah-
anymore. She's just
Okay, very obvious
Parents
that
crying.
it's sobbing.
The parents, though.
The parents, yes. They're not sobbing, but they're here.
Emotional.
Blue-skinned man and a fair-skinned fairy woman approaching with Tempest, and during this walk, Tempest, they've been talking to you. They've been trying to catch up on your life as much as they can. Like, oh, how long have you been with the circus? What do you do here? Are you still a performer?
I'm a cook.
Okay.
And they do like the parent thing of like cooking. Yes. Important job in the circus. Yes, everyone needs to be fed. Like trying to be supportive.
Everyone needs to be
I
fed.
am looking for Aster.
If I see them coming in, can I go find Aster and like run him over?
So what
Or
I'm
at
going
least-
to need between you and Aries is initiative checks. Just see who gets to him first.
Initiative.
Yeah, that's how
Initiative.
quick you
I
act.
can say initiative. There it is. 20.
Okay.
Firebug has a whole load of luggage to carry with her.
Firebug did not let go of Poppy.
Firebug turned around and Tempest was gone looking for Aster. She just went, oh, okay, alright, she's got it.
Tempest, the three of you happen upon Aster. It looks like he's just he's still cleaning up from last night. There's a lot of trash
Oh,
around.
no.
There's some charred bit, yeah, he's still picking up from last night. It's been a little bit. It's been 2-3 hours. You guys just
I'm so sorry. Esther?
Hey. Hi, Mom. I assume this is it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
assume.
no. Yeah.
Your parents look very excited, very hesitant, and Aster looks very hesitant.
Mom and Dad, this is my son, Aspen. He's 16.
And he gets swarmed by grandparents.
It begins.
They're hugging at his
It
waist.
begins. I forget that he's taller.
Oh yeah, he's like
Yeah.
friggin' half elf.
Mm-hmm. He's a normal height of like 5'5" or somewhere around there, I think.
I think he's a little taller. I think he made him
Yeah.
like 5'8".
Yeah, that sounds about right. I know I made him mid-5s.
Okay. He's like awkward. Like, you ever meet a relative who says they know you, but the last time they met you was when you were a baby? It's like that, but more awkward. Because they don't know him at all. They've never met him. They didn't know he existed 20 minutes ago.
Till like 8 seconds ago, and then now they're just like all over him.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, great. He like awkwardly has his arms around it. Yeah, great to meet you guys. You know, yeah. Okay.
This is I didn't really know that you guys are still alive like a few days ago, so like I just told yesterday, so this is just very new.
Oh no, that's fine. We didn't know if you were alive. Well, we knew you were alive because you hadn't been back to the spring court yet. But we didn't know like. Because
you hadn't been back to the spring court yet. Excuse me, Mom and Dad. The fuck does that mean?
What?
They just said they knew you weren't dead because you hadn't been back to the spring court yet.
Yeah.
That's just how fairies are.
Yeah.
When a
That
fairy
is-
dies in the material plane, it just reincarnates.
That is
in the
something
fae.
Tempest wouldn't know. So that sentence sounds completely normal to Tempest, unless you want to pull up on this.
No.
Well, we can have Firebug pulling in at this part. Like,
Yeah.
you found Aster surrounded by grandparents having that conversation.
Puppy will look at Firebug and be like, "Is this a bad time to talk about the house?"
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You don't even get to finish your sentence.
Is this a bad? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to start a sentence with "Is this a bad?" The answer is yes. Enough. All right.
Don't you love our socially undeveloped best friend here?
All right.
Unless I find Venkar at all, I don't know what to do. Or see Venkar.
You see Firebug and Poppy,
Mhm.
who were
Yeah.
about to go and talk to you.
It's just
Firebug is just Firebug has seen what's happening and has stopped. When you look at her, she waves, but she is not stepping closer unless you want her to.
I'll invite her over. Okay,
She
come
will
on.
walk over.
Basically a child. Second child, you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you say that?
No. I did not say that in her voice.
Well, sometimes you drop the accent.
I
Alright.
don't. That's just me talking to myself.
Firebug will walk over with Poppy in hand. She's still not let it go.
There will be no wandering.
This
Does Poppy's skin go back over the bark? at this point?
Oh, that happened probably like a while back.
Okay.
Once she was done showing.
Here.
It's Firebug Poppy. These are my parents.
Are these friends of yours, Tempest? Oh, we're gonna meet everyone today.
I basically live here.
Firebug will reach her hand out to them. Do the same thing she did with Poppy, where she'll shake it off so it's cooler to the touch. And even though she's wearing gloves, she's doing it just in case. Firebug.
Well, we're Crescent and Crescendo.
Lovely names.
See the baby scene here.
Tempest
will just-
joined the circus when I was very young, and she did a lot of babysitting me when I was very little.
Aw, that's so sweet of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. There's probably one more person I should tell about you, and one more person you should meet. I need to fucking tell Willis, and I need to find Venkar. Okay.
Well, we
Thinking.
haven't met your friend here. You didn't tell us you had a Fae friend.
This is Poppy.
This is, I
Poppy
did introduce
Panda.
Poppy. I said Firebug and Poppy.
Yeah.
This is
will
Poppy. She's one of the
Poppy.
performers here. She's been
Poppy
here
will
for a
just,
few
like,
years.
very nervously wave like, hi.
They
hi."
go and they go up to shake your hand. It's just, hey, it's so rare we find like another Fae in the material set. Like, of course, this time of year they're all around here. But like,
I
All
imagine
the
Poppy like
fucking
extended hand. It's
phase.
like being constantly shaken.
All the Fays that Poppy meets instantly know she's a Fae, despite Poppy trying her hardest.
Well,
Not
now
despite
Poppy is
all
like
the
the
methods.
revealing phase.
yeah.
Poppy is a face showing and gray.
It doesn't mean anything. One of them's blue.
Exactly. No, that's exactly what she's saying. Though. It's
And
not,
Aurora
it's not
is,
exactly not
Aurora's
obvious.
also gray.
Yeah.
Aurora is also gray.
Yeah, but she's got rocks on her.
Yeah, that does
Anyway.
help. Yeah, no,
Super
they.
nice.
So nice to meet another Fae in the material. Like, of course, this time of year, our people get out and get around a little bit. Enjoy the influx. But
I've actually never been to the Feywild.
You have to go. It's lovely this time of year.
That's what they're doing, and they start. So you haven't been like, what court are you in first? Like, we gotta get an idea for your senses. You know that one at least, right?
Well, actually, I was kind of born to human. Well, I was raised by human parents, because, well, like the changelings' way of raising their own and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, so you haven't found like, okay, so you're still wandering Fae then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think. Well, then you should definitely check out the Spring Court sometime. We do play for the Spring Princess from time to time. She's absolutely a lovely
You'd
audience.
Love her.
Love her. Wandering Fae is like fun and free. You don't have to like follow any of the court's rules, but it's a bit dangerous traveling here as Wandering Fae. Like I would find somebody.
If I were you.
Like, you could die. That's big. If Wandering Fae dies, they're just dead.
If you die in the game, you die in.
Basically, how it's set up.
Firebug will like put a hand on Poppy's back and go, well, she's working on it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
She just can't talk about the details quite yet, apparently. So
That stab
It's
that Poppy's
great.
not even gonna notice.
I need to.
That you notice a weird look from the two of them whenever you say that.
Tempest is gonna try to distract them.
Mhm.
I
Oh.
need to find somebody to tell them that you're like visiting in here so that they don't get suspicious. Can I leave you with Aster for a second while I find Willis? More a question to Aster than anything else.
Firebug will give Aster like a thumbs up, like I'll be here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Gotta go find. Head to security.
You go find Willis.
Yeah.
Okay. You ask like one person, and Willis is there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's so aggressively fast.
Hi, Willis.
You do not understand.
He's so fast.
He's so
He has a
aggressively
movement.
fast.
He has a movement speed of 50 and can move 3 times at a turn.
He can be anywhere.
It's 6 seconds and he moves 150 feet.
He
Hi,
fast.
Willis.
Hi. Sorry. Said you needed me?
I
Is
just
there something
needed to
going-
tell you that I have my parents in the festival at the festival fucking the circus at the moment. Just a
Okay.
heads up that there are like 2 other fairies here at the moment. Just for now, I don't plan on keeping them here.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, thank you. Do I see Venkar at all on the way?
Yeah, we'll just say yes.
Okay, can I flag him down?
Hey, I heard you went into town alone. Are you
Um,
okay?
Stop doing that!
A question for you.
Yeah.
Would you like to meet my parents?
She is about a flash meet my parents.
You have parents?
I have parents.
I found out they were live yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of what I went to town for yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
You
Okay.
Yeah, and the one that you left me alone there, so you didn't yell at me. You went with me into there, and then you didn't leave with me. You left to go do your own thing.
Well, yeah, I have things to take care of. I'm not sorry.
Yeah, so don't yell at me. Come on.
Okay.
Don't
This-
yell
this
at
is-
me!
This isn't an attack, this is a defense.
Yeah, I can go meet your. Okay, he's like looking down and he's in his like performing attire. He's like,
You want to change first? I
have to
after
change into
stalling
something
them.
else, and I have to change back into this. Is the thing?
Oh, I'm
Firebug's in
sorry.
her
I
performance
didn't
wear
know
too.
what was gonna happen.
I imagine most of us are in our performing gear, minus like a few key things that we can take off or put on like right before the show.
He doesn't have the hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Firebug's in her performing gear plus her gloves.
Poppy is in her performing.
Minus the
Poppy
mask,
never
I'm guessing.
leaves her performing gear.
Yeah.
Poppy is her performing gear.
She has another outfit now.
She does have. She has another. She has a
Now.
casual outfit now.
Does she
Now.
wear it?
No.
Yes, actually.
Is she
Aw,
no more
wearing
cartoon
it?
character. No more
not
cartoon
right now.
character Poppy. Wow. No.
I'm bringing Venkar with me on the way back.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't really think that this was gonna happen this fast. And I thought that I was having a few more hours before this was supposed to happen.
Firebug
So
is
who is
telling
this?
embarrassing stories about Aster when you get back.
What did you say? I need to know.
She's just telling stories about when she babysat him when he was a kid and she was old
Is
enough to
he
do
just
so.
so fucking embarrassed in that corner?
Yeah, he is. He is beet red.
Never trust Firebug to be your companion in this situation. Firebug could not be happier to share Aster as a little kid shenanigans.
Well,
He's
this,
beet red.
this is my boyfriend, Venkar. He does the peace tape.
Oh, you did end up with a fae. That's great to see, honey.
It's like a
Doesn't look
twice a
anything like
charm.
your kid, but that's fine.
Well, they know the kid's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can see.
They can
They can-
tell.
They're like, no, it never lasts too long without him.
Except I think Depends on what you call elves, because elves are technically.
Yeah, technically. It's just very
Technically,
diluted face.
Yeah.
It's very depending
Very
on like
diluted.
the
Yeah.
They're
depending on
technically
it's very
humanoids mechanically.
Mhm.
mechanically.
Yeah, but lineage, they're not.
Look, they have some Fae in there.
Yeah,
Sure.
he's just diluted Fae. He's like 52% Fae. It's fine.
Not 52%.
You did
Aw.
end up with a fae. That's good for you.
Yeah.
Fucking- Oh.
What? Is there a problem?
Oh, it's so good.
Never mind.
Firebug's having a great day. It started shit, but it is where it's at now.
This is good.
This is good soup.
This is good
yeah, this
soup.
is Venkar. He's one of the performers.
Venkar the Hunter. I'm the monster tamer. Oh, that's wonderful. You ended up with a performer too. You're keeping in the family business. We'd love to see it. And they just gush.
Really,
Over
Venkar,
him.
I'm gonna. Did I forget to mention that they do
Venkar's
performances?
so big.
What?
Venkar's so big, and now there's just two very small fae people, just like so excitedly talking at him. Like,
Uh-huh.
I
And they're
love-
not letting him get a word in.
nope,
Ever.
absolutely not.
Princess is embarrassed. It's just the same as the Aster.
Aster and Nippa standing next to each other, making the same expression.
Yeah, holding their hand in their hand.
They're actually like excitedly buzzing around around Vinkar. And occasionally Aster as well is like, oh my god, look at the they
Pinching the cheeks.
Yeah.
Gonna try to catch both their attention. I can. Why don't we take this to my wagon? I can make a tea.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, dear.
I
Or we could play a little okay. We can get things yeah. Alright.
Come see me later, and I have stories about Tempest also that she
Oh,
won't tell
you-
you.
Oh,
Firebug got
Oh,
that
we
biggest
must
smile on her
talk,
face.
love, of course.
It was lovely meeting you. Have a good private chat.
And is it who all's going off? Is it Vinkar, Aster, Tempest, and her parents?
I'll invite Venkar and Aster. I just need to know if they want to come.
Like us too? No. You
No,
got
no,
family shit going
I know
on.
I'm inviting Venkar and Aster. I just don't know if they want to
Okay.
come. That's pointing to Hazel, not you.
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
if they have a lot
This
of
is-
choice.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what
a
I'm
situation
saying.
where they can
I-
choose.
Okay,
If
Which
you
one
invite
is
them,
your
they have to
boyfriend?
come.
I'll
You're
invite
right.
them.
That's your
Okay.
boyfriend and your son, and these are your parents that haven't seen you in 32 years. They're going.
32 Fae years.
Gonna like
No, 32 actual years.
32
Actually, I mean,
actual
like,
years. Tempest was
I
8
said
when
that
she last saw them.
incorrectly.
She's 40.
Non-Fae years.
And and Fae only age
said that.
past like maturity in the material plane. They just don't age more in the Feywild.
Why would you need to?
Why would you need to?
So they look
would you
roughly
need
the
to?
same age.
Not roughly, they look almost exactly
yeah.
the same age.
That's what I meant by roughly. I mean a few years in between.
They've aged like practically for them, they've aged at most 6 months.
Ah, that's great for her.
Mm-hmm.
She'll set up like she'll try to set up a little table, the folding table and some chairs in her wagon while she heats up the top, and there's the fire burn and little paint handprint on the door that they definitely would have seen.
Yeah.
The few pictures of Aster as a kid with Ramble kind of folded out of it, but his arms are still there because can't fold those out.
Need primordial Photoshop.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to like out of the way.
It's
'cause-
fine. It's fine. It's what it is.
Yeah. All right. You two have. You guys have a lovely little tea, and we'll get back to that. I just real quick want to ask Maddie and Anim, if you guys are doing anything. You guys see this crowd of people leave, and what are we doing?
So, maybe we just find someone who knows magic stuff.
Yeah, we can go visit my dad.
Yeah.
She has a lot going on right now.
I apologize
What?
for the tempest.
Poppy will look up in the distance, like look over towards him, and is like, "Oh, I wonder if she's used the tea set I got her yet."
You got her a tea set?
Oh yeah, it was when the day before I stood outside the whole night and kind of passed out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when all of the stuff was happening. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got her a gift because stuff happened. Like,
Does
it was kind of bad.
she know you got her a gift?
I told her the next morning.
Okay.
But he was out and I kind of forgot and I was panicking. And I handed it to someone. Yeah, I handed it to someone and said, "Okay, maybe you think you could tell them when they wake up," but then they had to leave, so I just kind of forgot.
So that's like a no.
Well, no, she knows now. Like the next day, it was like a little bit later, and then I told her.
Okay. Just
She knows
check.
now. Yeah.
All right, you guys find Reggie, just doing last minute checks, making sure nothing broke in the party last night.
Reggie, we've got a question for you.
Oh, yeah. He turns around. He has a little clipboard in hand, little pencil behind the ear. Standing at his proud, like 4 foot even.
There's something at the top of there, and I'm gonna like point at the door.
Oh,
And Poppy says she can see an entire house. It
is
pings
this?
conjuration
Okay.
magic. There's a bunch of roots. The roots for divination.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay.
We weren't gonna check it out quite yet. We were gonna, wait. But apparently there's somebody inside, and I think they waved to Poppy.
Oh, so they can see out so far. Okay, that's good to know. Huh. Wait, So I wasn't... Okay, so... There's a thing happening, which is, I think, one of the reasons why all the Green Guard are, like, up and, a bit more proactive recently than they've been in the past. I've been looking into things, sorry.
No, that's good.
No, so every changing of seasons, there's a massive conflict, like there's a massive transfer of energy between the Fey courts, of course. And so when that happens, a lot of that magic is released and set loose into the wild, and ambient Fey will run around and pick up whatever they can of it. And some watchers of the courts like look over and make sure not too much of it's being sapped away. But sorry, this year is a very special event. It's called a lunar confluence. Essentially, with how the moon is lining up in relation to the other like planets and stars in the sky is causing an increase in the outpouring of magic this year. So maybe they're here for that. If I were to guess, I think that's also why the Green Guard was a bit more like, eh.
Would there be any reason that only Poppy can see them? And that those roots were, like, climbing towards her?
Well, if there are here for the lunar confluence, those roots are searching for the strongest source of Fey magic. It kind of looks at Poppy.
Firebug, like, slowly looks up at Poppy.
Huh?
Okay.
That's more of an accident than anything else. They might have just laid them out early because it shouldn't be happening until tonight. Well, technically tomorrow night, but like the first little bit of it's tonight, and then tomorrow on the solstice at midnight, the whole thing is perfectly in line, and they'll capture as much as they can feel. Apparently, it might I don't know. Might mostly be a mistake, though. If my guess is that they were just going after the strongest source of Fey magic in the area, and if that happens to be Poppy, that happens to be Poppy. As for why Poppy can see them,
Face stuff.
Magic's weird. I don't really know. Believe it or not, I don't know the Fey courts that well. I don't really trust most of the writing on them.
Fair enough.
And anytime I try to ask Vinkar questions, he tells me to shut up about it. And I don't know if that means he doesn't know or he doesn't want to tell me.
Huh. I don't know either, but now I have a new way to bother him.
Okay. Happy to help. Any other? Do you want me to go and have a look at the? We can all go.
I mean, we were gonna wait for Tempest, but Tempest's parents are here.
She has parents?
I know.
Okay.
I didn't know that either.
They might be here for the lunar confluence as well.
They might be. I didn't really get to hear much about it.
Can you reiterate that Tempest has like reference to having parents, just never outright said them? Because I feel like
There's a difference between referencing that you have parents as a general
Yeah.
and like talking about the fact that they are alive and
well, she never referenced that they
most-
were dead.
Yeah, but most
that's
people
the
here
fucking
don't
lying by
talk to their
omission
parents.
bullshit. I don't want to fucking hear you say that shit when Poppy's right next to me and we're complaining about her for the same reasons. I ain't fucking hearing that at all.
And also, to be fair, like most people here are here because they don't have a family or anyone to
Yeah.
run to, or like don't want to. It's you just assume like, oh, you had parents, now you don't really talk to them, or like,
Yeah.
they're
This is
not
exactly a place of like.
okay.
A little hard.
Yeah, just keep going.
Nobody runs off to the circus. 'Cause they're happy with their life.
Mhm.
She got in
All
like-
right.
But yes, we'd like you to come with us later. But we're thinking at the very least after the show tonight, cause and I'm gonna look up at the sky.
Up looking up at the sky, it is getting it's getting around noon. Show starts at 3. You have a few hours, but
Got a few hours, but I still have to go and grab my troop.
you
and-
guys have to practice. You guys should
Yeah.
be practicing technically, but things have been happening.
Yeah, we should be practicing, but Poppy walked over and went, "Look, there's a house up there," and there was no fucking house up there. So
You talking about? There is a house. With detect magic up, you can see the house.
Mm-hmm.
The outline of it, sure. You can see glowing shapes in the form of a house. What's wrong?
So yeah. Okay, the plan is to go after the show though, so we'll come grab you after.
Sounds good. Alright, yeah.
And Firebug's gonna go. Okay, it's time to practice. I gotta go to practice now. Don't do anything stupid.
Okay. She says confidently.
Can't do something. It's not stupid if my measure for smart is way lower than yours.
Oh, Jesus.
The Firebug will run off to go practice and gossip because there's parents here of somebody that all of us didn't know, like the parents existed, kind of. So.
Alright. Yeah. And Tempest is having tea with her parent. And Vidkar and Aster are here. And your parents talk like you're used to talking a lot and taking up a lot of space in conversations. Like you've forgotten how much space these two people take.
It's
Your
the quietest
son
Tempest
is
has
the
ever
one-
been.
Your son is sitting there like, oh,
Okay.
it all makes sense now.
And they're both like they're talking at you all and also with each other. It's those conversations where they're like asking you questions and then they'll wait for you to answer and then immediately not pick apart your answer in a bad way, but like you know.
But the parent way of like,
Yeah. Yeah. This is where you live. This is so nice. You know, like when you join, you've been here. Like, okay, all right, great. Yeah.
Yeah, been here
Perfect.
20, 40 years.
And did you perform for any of that time?
No, not really.
Okay. I mean,
I-
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, what you do is important. Yeah.
Well,
someone has
kinda
to do
was, well, it's kind of hard to feel okay to do that after.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand.
this-
Okay.
I don't like the snow.
The snow?
Yeah. Yeah. Flashbacks in Tempest's head right now. But yeah, I joined the circus. I had kind of started joining taverns, did a few odd jobs until the circus director was very generous, and the old circus director was very generous, and he offered me a job, and then I've been working here ever since. Got married,
What happened
had
to him?
Aster.
We'd love to meet him.
Well,
Give you an
he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I
his
forgot
daughter
they
now
do-
runs.
they
Yeah,
do that.
Penny's
Oh,
amazing.
okay, that's-
They do that.
Oh yeah, they do
Just
that.
hit him with the they do that.
Yeah, well, he was a very good man.
I hear that. What? What's wrong?
They do that.
Tempest is having reverse culture shock.
Yeah.
They do that.
Yeah, then settled down a little bit, had Aster, unsettled, and raised Aster.
Okay. I mean, hey, fair enough. You know, whatever we have to do. Life's path, take us through many different winding roads, and I'm happy you're happy with yours.
Did you ever look for me?
We looked for you.
Did you ever look for me?
Of course we look for you, dear.
I
It's
can
just-
only imagine how awkward Aster and Bendgar feel, and then you hate, like already, and then you hate your parents with the "Did you look for me?"
Tempest is holding on to like Venkar's hand with an iron grip. She's so fucking anxious.
Uh-huh.
Did you look for me?
Well, this is where Tempest's just like no tact came from.
This session is gonna fucking break me, man.
Yeah, of course we looked for
There's
you.
a house there. These are my parents. Did you look for me?
So we looked for you. Your sister and your brother were still looking for you. They would come by for a month or two or so out of the year in a different spot and see if you were nearby. It's just things didn't really work out, and we can't really be out of the Feywild for too long these days.
I understand.
Yeah. Again, the years after we first lost you, we searched day and night, and we managed to make it back to that city. You know, your brother lost an eye, and so
Oh,
we
he lost
decided
an
to
eye?
maybe. Yeah.
Did it get better?
Did it get better?
No,
he's dead.
he's not dead.
No, it's very clear he's not dead. That was one of the first questions was where are they? And they said they're back home.
But yeah, after that, we were a bit hesitant to take our kids back here. And we didn't want to leave you all alone. So once Sky and Miss became of age, you know, we were fine with them going out, but yeah, we're sorry.
I understand. Thank you for coming.
Waiting for the day we'd get to see you again. It even became it even became like hired by the Spring Princess for like monthly shows, just
Oh, that's
in
like
the
a-
off chance. Yeah, it's great, but mostly the off chance like she would be the first person to know if anything bad happened to you. We get to know very quickly and figure out where you were going so we could take care of you again.
Gonna stand up and go into like the cabin underneath not cabinet but like underneath the bed and pull out the sundial. And I still have it. Don't know if it still means anything, but I still have the sundial.
Means something. Thank you for keeping it. These years.
Was really all I had. I had the shares of this and the necklace from home.
Sorry.
I really want Vikar to say something and just.
Vidkar's sitting here quiet as a mouse. Alright?
You're not
This-
gonna get that man to say shit right now.
No.
just
You
like,
just hit your parents with "Did you look for me?" Like,
What?
it's a serious thing. He's not gonna interrupt a serious conversation.
Oh.
Hold his hand. Cause they keep hitting with the somebody has to do it to her job.
Uh-huh.
She wants support. And she's trying to figure out how to say it.
he's squeezing your hand back. It's just politely being there. But it's very obvious to tell he's a bit scared and a bit uncomfortable with the situation as well.
I've been a chef for the past like 30 years of my
Oh,
life.
that's great.
Would you like something to eat?
I do think it's been in bad taste to, like, we just met you. It's been in bad taste for you to make us something, but if that's what you want to do,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'll go make some sandwiches out of with leftover like roast beef from like the day before lunch that was cooked for them. I don't know if Aster wants to say anything.
God,
Or Aster wants to
no.
follow
Or-
her into the kitchen to help or anything.
You're in
Yeah,
the
and,
wagon,
and
you're
leave your boyfriend like just alone with them.
It's fine. Medcar's an adult. Aster is not as much of an adult.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just ask him. Aster, do you want to help me?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
We'll get something great for you guys. Just a second.
Just take him over just a few feet away and ask him to help me prep like a few things like the bread. So I
Yep,
heat
okay.
that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna telepathically to him. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to make it this bad.
I don't think you're doing most of it. It's fine.
And I don't think you had any control of the situation the second they showed up.
What do you say?
Alright, just the head tap his shoulder and just like how she, like when she's cooking because she can't really hug you because her hands are clean, so she just kind of taps her head against his shoulder, arm,
Ow.
whatever he can.
You just fly up and
No, she's standing. Wings in the kitchen, I don't think mix in the situation.
not really.
Yeah. Just flour everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, are you guys alright with ending there with Tempest very, very awkward conversation?
So uncomfortable.
Oh fuck.
Aries, is that all you wanted?
I'm trying.
You're trying? Is
I'm
that what you
trying to-
expected?
Yes. No, but yes. Just
Okay.
Tivis got that material plane. Your
Oh, they
parents
do have to go back and set up at some point.
Yes. Just gonna be like, you gotta feed them and then try to like, we'll catch your performance. I know you still need to set up.
Oh, you're so right. We do have a performance. God,
Yes,
sorry. Time passed so fast here. God.
I guess so. Yes. I don't really remember.
Oh. It's fine. You know, we'll get you back to the Feywild in no time. Like, after performance, after the show's here.
Oh.
Perfectly fine. You know, take you back,
I-
get you to meet Sky and Misty again.
Like, that's the thing. I don't know if I can go back.
Oh, that's cute. No.
And there. And
Yep, we're ending there.
Oh no!
And that's where the cookie crumbles.
I knew
Uh,
that was gonna fucking happen.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
Oh, who do we want to rate?
Oh, Rachel's
I-
live. I like
Oh,
reading
fuck.
Rachel's on
Hit him with the-
Thursdays.
Oh, Wombat's also live.
Oh, Wombat's
Yeah.
on my realm.
he is?
Yeah, 'cause
Wombo.
that's the
Let's go
that's
see
the
Wombo.
Combo combo.
that's the mob farm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know we had a mod farm.
We do. It's out in the ocean.
All right, well we're gonna raid Wombat. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Oh fuck! What a day.
Oh my god, what a
Yeah.
day. Tell me when.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys later. I am
Yeah.
streaming Sunday is my next day.
On Saturday.
We'll
Alright.
see you all then.
Bye
All right, bye. We
bye.
love you. Goodbye.
You
Mwah.
too.
Goodbye, Heart. Thanks
Ah!
for coming in. Yeah, I love you.
They are so very